All right, guys, so it looks like the Liberals and the NDPs are collaborating together once again. I know you're all shocked, right? Yeah. We all knew this was going to happen. We all knew that Justin Trudeau and the NDP were going to do anything they can to keep themselves in power, no matter how dirty of a trick they're going to play. They're going to use every dirty little trick they can to try to keep themselves in power. And their latest move is to essentially what they want to do is they want to reform the voting. Of course, right? Because he never wanted to do that before when he was winning in the polls and winning elections. But now that he's losing and losing badly, guess what, guys? It's time to reform voting. So a little bit of a details into this. I was just checking this out a little bit today. I'm sure more details will come out in the future. But so far they want to allow expanded 3-day voting. Sound familiar? I think they did that in another country in their last election too, right? Weird, huh? Now, they also want to allow voters to cast ballots at any polling station within any riding, or within their riding. That one seems fine. I don't know if there's a problem with that. Let me know in the comment section if you know a little bit more about that, and if you see any issues with it as well. But they also, and here's the biggest problem, they want to add and improve mail-in ballots. Again, sound familiar? Why do you guys think that they're trying to do this? I think we all know. I don't think I can say it on YouTube without getting in trouble. And the last thing I want is for my account to get a strike on it. I don't know if it's okay to make certain predictions about what Trudeau may or may not be trying to do. But this seems really shady. All of a sudden, nothing is working. Trying to compare Pierre Poilievre to Trump, trying to make every social issue an argument, pretending Pierre Poilievre doesn't care about Canadians when Justin Trudeau is literally stealing from us. Not just with taxes, but with the ArriveCan app. A lot of tax money went into that. He cares about Canadians, though, but he's stealing from us. Right. With his climate change hypocrisy, every time he goes somewhere, he hops on a fucking private jet. Because he cares so much. Every time there's arson and someone starts a fire, he blames it on the climate. Blatantly lying to you. Because he cares so much, right? It's just unbelievable. It's just weird timing considering how both parties are losing very badly. A lot of people thought that when the Liberals started to slip, a lot of their supporters would go over to the NDP. And it hasn't happened. The polls have shown that most of those Liberal voters have went over to the Conservatives. Why? Because Pierre Poilievre is much more likable than those two douchebags forming the coalition. If you're upset at the Liberals, why would you move over to the NDP when it's the NDP's fault that we can't have an election right now because they won't end their coalition? If they did, they could force a vote of non-confidence and we could get in a new leader. But Jagmeet needs his pension, so he needs one more year. It's incredible. And if you look at the polling between the Liberals and the NDP, there's over 30%, almost 40% of Canadians who still like either of those parties. And yet Canadians like to sit here and talk about how stupid Americans are. Really? Americans are stupid. Nice try, Liberals.